Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing XCOM Enemy Within. We're trying to get to our shaped armor to make our mechs have a little bit more survivability and find the Exalt headquarters. Otherwise, I can just go end the game if I want to go through the Gallop chamber. But, oh, satellite. Okay. So let's just scan for a little bit. Light plasma rifles. Quested 2. In storage 1. I get a bunch of money. Can I build one? Can I build a... I don't think I have the money to build a light plasma. Do I? What do I need to build a light plasma rifle? I need about 50 more. Do I have 50 more? I think I do. If I visit the gray market. There we go. I'm a little low on Illyrium, but okay, that's the way it goes. Go to engineering. We're gonna go buy a light plasma. And then we're gonna go back to the situation room, go to the pending requests, and give him that. Here. Give me a bunch of money. There we go, we got a bunch of money. Which then will let me double check something. I was going to change up Boom Boom. For Boom Boom, I've been carrying around 4 grenades and I don't ever use more than 2. So I was gonna see if I have another scope. I do not have another scope, so I need to go build a scope. Alright, go back to engineering. So, I'm gonna do a little bit of shenanigans here. I need to buy another scope. Get out of here. Go back to... Where's I going? Soldiers? Boom boom. Load out. I'm gonna give you a scope so you have a little better shots. Because I don't ever use more than a couple grenades from him anyway. He has two of these missiles, so that's what I end up using if I'm using explosives, you know? And then for Annette, I was thinking about this. I have her with 2 grenades. I'm going to take one of her grenades, and I'm going to give her this. Because that gives her a little bit more armor. You know, if she just has a grenade, she has 15 total, right? But if I put this on her, she has 17. She gets a couple more hit points in there. Her will's up to 116. And mostly she's going to be using her psychic powers. These guys are just here. I've never had a chance to take them out. I'm afraid to take them out now. I really should build like enough Titan armor to go around to everybody. Another Archangel for my assault should all be on Archangel. I'm not so happy with the Archangel armor. I don't think. It doesn't really do me that much good. Maybe I'll buy another. I'm going to build a couple more Titan armors, I think. Yeah, let's build 2 more of these. And 4 more of those. Alright, that should be enough to put everybody... Let's go do this real quick. Yuri, I had you in Archangel armor, I'm really not impressed with it. So I think I'm going to leave you a Titan armor for the most part. Okay. I think he has like 35 hit points now. Not the greatest will. He's a 79. Whereas my major... Where's my major? It's his will. He's an 88, so he's got to be the one that goes. I need to get him up to being a colonel. I really need him to be up to be a colonel. I need to have him on another mission or he gets some kills, I guess. After him... Let's see. She's an assault in the Psi armor. Gara's in that. So I think we start off with smokes here. I think from here on out it's Carapace armor, right? Yeah. She's in Carapace. 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 Oh, I need some more first aid kits too. You can have some Carapace. Oh, you're a sniper. I'll give you the Archangel armor. Carapace. Carapace, and I think I'm done. Here. Got some squatties. A rookie. I'm back to the top. So everybody has at least in Carapace. I don't have a lot of... Oh, damn it. Yeah, I was gonna go... Yeah, see, I don't have the... You're a corporal. Really don't have them. I do need a couple more supply. I'm just gonna have everybody equipped up to being halfway decent. I don't think I run into anything like that. I need first aid kits. Where's the first aid kits? Medikits. There they are. I think I need 3 of those. I can't remember how many sports I have that don't have them. Alright, I was just cleaning up my people here. Officer training school. Each time they were promoted. Wet work. That doesn't help. I'm gonna buy that one. I'm gonna buy this one. Alright, that gets me down to no money. The soldiers, we're going at the bottom here. You're a support. So you gotta take... Well, first off, you should have a laser rifle. And then, here you need medikit. And you are an assault without a laser, scatter laser, but you got a scatter laser. Sniper rifle. You're a support, you get medikit. Oh, you should have healing grenades. Lee has airline grenades. Outside's an assault, yep. And Smokes, you're another one that gets medikit. I think that's everybody. Yeah, because now I'm back to these guys. Okay. Alright, so everybody's equipped with at least decent armor, halfway decent weapons. I can't really do anything except pass some time to get my shaped armor. So let's pass a little bit more time.
Contact detected.
UFO contact. Medium class. Well, let's go shoot down a medium. Yeah, click. Go. Get it.
We're in pursuit.
Enhanced targeting system online.
Light damage, okay. So now we can go do this. There's going to be an Ethereal, Muton Elite, Muton Beserker, Muton, Heavy Floater, Mechtoid, and Sectoid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types. The Mechtoid will have at least one of these. That would be 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these, 1 of those, and so on. Which means I'll be able to build another thing. Right, we're no, we're not going to ignore it. We're gonna go to get some people some. Okay. So Megara, we're gonna take you out. We're gonna put Rogue in because she's pretty good. Yusef is gonna be the guy that goes in. Boom, boom, Chilong. Caliban's my major, and Longbow. I could try to take some of the other people along, but I'm just want to get this done quickly. Hopefully we don't get too wrecked. And there we are.
Strike one. Prepare for light.
Here we go.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada.
Hopefully this won't take too long.
Locked in the coordinates of the alien crash site. Fortunately,
This
the
is
civilian
surviving crew.
population in the
Locate secure
surrounding
Meld
area
counters.
is
Avoid
minimal.
additional
We
damage.
have to move to...
Get the Meld. Kill the guys. Get the Meld. Kill the Ethereal. So I got lucky and captured the first Ethereal. I did get lucky in that I captured an Ethereal and a commander fairly early on. So that put me way ahead of the...
Come in, HQ. Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike one is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Okay, this is... we've got a big space to the right. We do not have a big space to the left, so it's going to be going off more or less in that direction, it looks like. Alright, Chilong, we'll put you here.
I am moving.
You don't see anything. I'm going to Overwatch then, since you are moving. Yusef, I'd like to wait on you, because you can run and gun and so on. Boom, boom. Trying to figure out where the heck it is. I don't like to advance so fast. Well,
I'm on it, Commander.
we've got a log here, we're going to use it. Longbow. You're actually going to go here. Hang. I can actually get you into there. See a little bit further. Jeez, where the heck is this boat? It is a long butt way away. I guess I should have been running. We're gonna lose some Meld here. DuPont. I'm just gonna have you run up here and see if you can see something. Got a bunch of people on Overwatch. Did you trigger anything? Can't even trigger anything. Okay. boat is. So over that way? Alright, Yuri. Go trigger some stuff here. Didn't trigger anything. Okay. Alright, DuPont. They're gonna go up to here and see if we see anything. Still not seeing anything. Not even seeing the outlines of the Meld or the ship. Is this the ship over here? I think that might be the ship over there. Okay, so I'm going the wrong direction. Alright, well, you can go into Overwatch there. We'll run this way.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Moving.
Actually, I'm gonna try and throw a mimic beacon like out here. Get them to come towards us. See if that works. Alright, Peng, you're just gonna run up to here.
Target confirmed. On our way.
You're going to run up to here. And Yuri, you're going to run like, I don't know. Maybe we'll put you in here with your pistol in Overwatch. These guys come to us? Not really.
There's something out there.
Why won't you come towards the thing? There's Meld over there, so we are headed in the right direction. Chilong. We can't get up to good cover. So let's move Boom Boom first.
I'm on it, Commander.
Still not seeing any Meld. Dang, where is this boat? That's the boat there. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to get the Meld this time around, I don't think.
Already there.
Hang.
Already there.
On the move.
Not doing well here. So 3 turns and I haven't found an alien yet, which is bad. I think I'm going to just put him here.
Running.
And Yusuf, I'm going to put you over here.
Sir.
There we go. There's the
Look
brute.
sharp, enemies rolling up.
People get some shots at him. Ah, she hit him. Cool. Yeah, he missed. She hit, he missed.
Adjusting aim.
Scope and everything didn't matter. Oh, now somebody else gets a shot. Oh, yeah, Gallivant. Take him out, take him out! Yes! Take that thing down. I don't want to see that thing no more.
Enemies down.
It's only a 60%, but you get hollow targeting on him if you hit him. Ah, took him out. Okay. So you'll be behind the scenes. Where is there a Meld? Why can't I find the Meld? Okay, so You did your shooting. You gotta move up. Move up to here. Let's see if we can find the Meld. I'm not seeing any Meld containers. Go into Overwatch again. Boom, boom.
Roger, Dodger. Visual on the goods.
There it is. It's way the heck over here. Oh, good lord. Where's Yuri? Yuri, you gotta go running. That's a long way to dash.
Rolling out.
Let's put you up there. Longbow, you've got the same kind of problem. Not a real good place for you to go shoot things.
Moving
Go
out.
there. Hang. You're gonna be the only one that can go into any kind of Overwatch. You gotta reload. So you're gonna go to here to reload. You gotta reload that gun of yours because you
I'm ready.
emptied it there. Alright. So we got 2 down, we got 8 more to go. Alright, Zang. Yeah, I know, there's bad guys out here. Alright, you. You cannot get there on a run, so you're gonna move to here.
Heading to that location.
See if you can see anybody. Don't see anybody, so do your Overwatch. Caliban, you can get. Well, that's where Zang can get. Right? Where can Zang get? He can only come here. So Peng, you're gonna go here.
Rolling. Enemies in sight.
There they are. Sectoids. Sectoid and 2 of the little guys. He's in Overwatch. 55, 70, 80%. He's in Overwatch, so that's bad. Chilong, you can't get up there to shoot him, can you? Ah, crap. Where's Longbow? Ooh. Yeah, you can hit one of those guys, huh? Well, take one of them out. Everyone down is everyone down.
X-ray neutralized.
He's the more dangerous thing. He's got 7. Chilong, if you moved up here, you're probably going to get shot.
Affirmative, Commander.
He's going to shoot me. And he'll hit, because they never miss. Oh, it actually missed.
My
They
position
never
is
miss.
compromised.
They never miss. Got a 67 on him. I don't think I'm going to hit him, but I'm going to try. No, I got him for 12. So what's left? How many does he have left? Stop. He's got 1 left. Boom, boom. I don't think you can get up here to shoot him, can you? Can you shoot him from here?
I'm on it, Commander.
75 on that guy. Alright, we'll take him out. Oh, you missed.
Adjusting sights.
Chilong, can you get over here and shoot this guy, I hope?
Got it.
No, you cannot. Do you not have grenades? Bloody heck.
I am moving.
Alright, he gets to come out here and shoot us. Come on, shoot somebody.
Just that.
Yep, I figured that he would. This guy should come over here and, like, give him a shield, right? Right, gives him a shield. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No. Actually, ping. If you go up here, can you see him better?
Got it covered.
No, I can't see him any better. Well, see if you can hit him. Oh, I should have thrown a grenade. I say I should have thrown a grenade. I didn't need to do it that way. And then he goes down because of the symbolism. Yep, I know you're spent. Longbow, you're gonna move to here. Get out the pistol. So that's 3, 4, 5. 5, so we got 5 to go. Peng. He can do himself. So that's dashing, but I think I have to. I need to get myself into some kind of cover. I guess I'll go here and do an overwatch. You, dude, are gonna go here and reload.
Reloading now.
You are going to go here
There now.
and get this thing. Get at least one Meld canister. Just going to Overwatch for this turn. We're going to assault this machine next time. And you are just going to move like to here.
On my way.
And I think I'm going to have you reload this time.
Back online.
Next move, you'll heal yourself and anybody else that might have damage on them. We've got 5 more to go. We've taken out a Muton and a Beserker, 2 Sectoids. 2 Sectoids and a Mechtoid. So that means we've got 2 Elites and the brain thingy, the Ethereal. And we should have 2 like heavy floaters, right? Okay. All right, let's have you move up to here first.
Headed there
See if
now.
you see anything. See if we trigger some
Hostile
people.
spotted.
All right, there's the 2 elites. 49, and there's an Ethereal right there. Okay, we do not want to be anywhere near this guy. We do not want to be anywhere near him. I do not think you can send a rocket that far. Or can you? Can you send a rocket in there? You can.
Going hot.
Okay. Even if I were to go full crazy, there's Chilong. I don't think he can send a missile in there, can he? Can he send another rocket in there? I don't think I can send it that far. No, I can't. Alright. Dang it. So he's gonna have to move up and be on Overwatch. Caliban, you've got to reload. Oh, no, you had to do a healing. Because he's probably going to come and get you. So you're going to go here. And you're going to do a Restorative Mist on yourself. Most of your hit points back. Wilson, you can't shoot him from where you're at. Can you?
Heading to that location.
Yeah, he's too far away. Hoping to confuse the floaters. I don't know. Hang. Best you can do is probably go
On my
here
way.
and do an overwatch. And I think that's going to be about the best I can do with you too. And I have to decide what I'm going to do with you. Because shooting him is not really going to work. I don't know if I can throw a grenade that far. I don't want to be standing out in the open. I'm going to go hide. See what he does. Comes out there where people can shoot him. And miss. He moves too fast.
Shot wide.
Thing? Yeah, we're not gonna hit him.
Negative damage.
That's not gonna work. He's gonna try to. This guy's gonna come up and start shooting. Oh, she gets to shoot him. And miss. Boy, Pang, you missed twice!
Adjusting aim.
Normally you hit at least one of those. Of course, they're missing too, so the RNG's bad for everybody here, huh? Zylong, you're first, huh? Okay, what if I have you? Alright, let's start off with longbow. What can she shoot? She could shoot him, she could shoot him. If she shot him with her, no, not with her pistol. Give me my rifle. If I shoot him with a headshot, I might just critical him out of existence. That means he doesn't get to reflect on us. Takes him out. Then I've got a double tap so I can shoot this guy, do some damage. He's down to 4. So that means that Chilong, if I can get you up here where you can see him.
I understand.
Alright, then you should be able to mind fray him. Get him out, right?
It's just starting.
Now there's another one in there, and that's gonna be somebody else's job to go find. She's gotta reload. Good Lord. She's gotta reload. She can't get to a good place to reload. She doesn't have a good chunk of cover to reload behind. Yeah, she's gotta reload. She doesn't have any shots left. She's
I'm
gotta
ready.
reload. Now, Yuri, I know that there's one back here, but I'm not sure where, and I have to dash to find it. So I'm wondering if I should just go in here,
Commander.
pull out my cannon, and just go into Overwatch. Caliban, you're going to come like right there. go into Overwatch. Boom, boom, you gotta reload, so we gotta get you under some kind of cover.
Roger that.
And reload your gun, because you got nothing to shoot with.
Reloaded.
This guy should come out of there somewhere. Well, he's not gonna come, huh? Alright, there's Meld way back there. We gotta get on our butts. Gotta get on our butts here. Palamon, you gotta go find him. So you gotta go into, like, right here. So you can see the most.
Moving to position.
There ain't no guy in here. Why ain't there no guy in here? Where is he?
On the move.
I know there's another guy in here. Some damn place. I don't know where he is. Alright, boom boom. I'm gonna go there.
Designated position.
I gotta find this guy. Longbow. Okay, he's gone over there. I don't care.
Or something.
Come on. Longbow, you're gonna go. I guess
I'm on the
here.
move.
Reload. 'Cause your gun's out.
Let's do this.
Ping. We know there's bad guys out there. You can do covering fire, so we're gonna have Yuri go on a run this way.
Got it. Moving.
You are going to go on a run into here. I can get this. I'm gonna put
Running.
you in there. Chilong. You're just gonna run up to. Where can I get you? Damn.
Running.
Put you there. I don't know what to do. Can't find the bad guys. Yeah, there's bad guys out there.
Did you hear that?
I know. There's bad guys out there. Don't care that there's bad guys out there. I want to know where the other bad guys are. Where the hell's the other Meld? Jesus. I don't know where the other Meld is. It's my problem. Trying to get the other Meld and it's not letting me. Alright, you're gonna go through the door and see if you can find somebody.
Position confirmed. Alien object located.
3 turns, huh? Alright, go in Overwatch. Boom, boom. Let's see if somebody's in here. Doesn't look like anybody's in here either. Alright, you're just gonna stand there with an Overwatch, because I don't know what's going on. I had to get people moved up. Longbow, you can't see anything. Yuri, I can't quite get you there. But I can run you to, like, here.
On the move.
Alright, Longbow. You're gonna go up on the
Headed
roof.
there now.
Get out your sniper pistol. Go into Overwatch up there. Ping. I'm gonna have you go
Rolling.
here and see if you trigger anybody. Nope, with an Overwatch. Thang, you're gonna go on the other
my
side.
way.
With an Overwatch. See what comes. Should be an Elite and a couple of floaters. floaters do not want to come visit. I don't know, but the floaters don't want to come visit. Can we open the door? And not see anything. Okay. Yuri, you're definitely going to get yourself in trouble here. So you're going to go to here, see if you trigger anything. Nope, steal that. Okay. You did not trigger anybody. There's a couple things over there, and there should be a guy back here. Alright, let's go see what Boom Boom's got. Boom Boom. Alright, we're going to have you go here.
I'm on it, Commander.
And you're going to open this door. We are not seeing the other elite. There was 2 elites, weren't there? I swear there were 2 elites. Alright, longbow. I really hate to take you out here, but maybe you can see these people? You can't see these people, huh? Okay. Well, we're not seeing them out there. Okay.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Still not triggering them. Will I trigger them if I go over here? I don't see anybody anywhere. What's going on? I don't know what to do with you, Yuri. I do not want to leave you hanging out there. So I guess I'm going to bring you back under some modicum of cover.
Heading there now.
Caliban? I don't know.
Affirmative, Commander.
Do an Overwatch.
What the hell was that? Enemies in sight.
There they are. People gets to shoot. There's a guy way back there under Overwatch. Alright. You? You. Yeah, you're gonna do this. You're gonna get rid of that. Actually, before you do that, there's a guy out there in Overwatch. Where are you, Yuri? How far can you get? Can you get out there? No, you can't. Who wants to take this? Who wants to get shot at? I know there's another guy back there that I want to be able to get. So I want her to go like here, see if she gets shot. Damn. So there's 2 of them out there. Okay. Alright, we want to have Amy. We're going to have Amy take care of this. Where is she? Okay. So this guy, he's in the back, gets the headshot. Kill him. Get him now.
X-ray neutralized.
Good. Then you get to shoot this one. I don't think you'll kill him, but
Nailed
did
it.
10 damage. And then she can just throw a grenade up there to get him.
Going out.
Excellent work. All objectives complete.
Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. took me a little while, 45 minutes here, so this is going to be a quick wrap-up.
I figured the aliens would put up more
Finally!
of a fight. They didn't look so tough this time around.
So I got him up to a 94 total will. Okay. Hit does more damage than 33% of the mech's maximum health is reduced to that number. Mech gets a free shot back at first enemy who attacks the mech each turn, provided there's enough ammo to do so. I always like that. Shoot me, I shoot you back. So he's pretty good. I think I might put him in the other mech if we go on the last mission. Alright, so I got a bunch of kernels. 3 heavy floaters, 3 sectoids, that's 6, 7, 8. Berserker was 9, and Ethereal was 10. Oh, I actually got UFO flight computers. I didn't blow them up this time. I got some damaged ones too. Okay. So in the situation room, if we go to our gray market, we've got some damaged stuff that we can get rid of. Damaged computer. Or one of those. I have all this stuff. I don't know what it builds. I don't know what I needed to build with. I probably should take it offline. I'll do that and check. Okay, so we did that. India's still up there on this on the bad shape. We're almost to our shaped armor, which will make the Mechtoid guys better. And only 10 days to the council report. So I guess that's what we're going to have to do. Probably going to have to go into November to end it, because I need to get to the Exalt. I want to get the Exalt headquarters. And I need another Exalt mission to do it. I'm not getting it. Alright, well anyway, we'll put a cut in here. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Please leave me comments on the playthrough. As a reminder, this is a normal man playthrough, which means I fired up the game, left it on the basic difficulty, and didn't touch it. Didn't do anything else to it. So it's sort of a reintroduction to XCOM Enemy Within. I am trying to get to 500 before the end of the summer when this is being recorded, so summer of 2025. So if you can, please subscribe. If you do, hit that notify bell. You'll be notified when I upload videos. You'll be uploaded when I schedule streams. You'll also be notified when I put up polls for the next content to make. And there will be some polls coming up shortly after this videos are taped, because I have some new content I have to start creating. So you guys get a chance to vote on that and give me an idea of what you'd rather watch. Other than that, we we try to stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Friday is an experiment to try and play computer role-playing games in a multiplayer role. Ace, one of my children, Ace, is playing a barbarian. I'm playing a bard. We're in Baldur's Gate 3. We did put the mod in to let us take more companions because we were messing up and not getting their story hooks in. So there is that. But we've been having troubles getting that scheduled. There was illness for a couple of misses, and then there's been appointments and other things that seem to always fall on Friday. So Ace is usually 80% of the time is not even available. So they told me to go ahead and run a single player to kind of fill in when they're not around and to play an origin character, and then they told me to play Gale. And I was like, okay. And it's been very interesting. I did leave the mod in to let me take more companions than, your base 4 party limit, because there's 6 origin characters, and I'm just having them run as a dysfunctional D&D group through Baldur's Gate 3, and it's very, very amusing. So there is that too. So you'll see one of those two things on Fridays. Wednesdays was a fan pick from not too long ago. The vote was 100% to play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I had played it like the very first part on the ship, which you start out on. I played that a few times, so I knew kind of what it was, but I really didn't understand how everything works. So it's kind of an uninformed playthrough. I've read the manual, and I'm figuring things out as I go. And every once in a while, my sons kibitz after I've had a terrible session, and they're like, try doing it this way. And it's like, oh, that works. So they usually wait until after I suffer, and then they give me advice, which is the way I want it to be. It's like, okay, I failed this way, and then I come back in the next session. You'll hear me say, okay, my son's told me to try it this way, so let's try it this way, see if it works. And then, lo and behold, it works. So it's been an interesting journey on that, and I'm kind of enjoying that one as well. I get frustrated with the way the combat works because it's sort of a real time with pause. So you got to remember to pause, and then you got to do a bunch of shenanigans on the little bar for each person to get them to do the exact thing you want them to do next, and stuff like that. It's a little bit tedious and non-intuitive for me because I haven't played the game before, so I don't really know when to do that, and timing is very badly. So I tend to lose battles. I tend to do several reloads in every session because it's like, oh no, I didn't want to do that. And it's like, okay, well, reload the battle. So you can come watch me struggle with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Saturdays was Pathfinder Kingmaker. This was a fan pick from about a year ago to play a female monk. Romance Tristan. I ended it once on the short one so I could show you all the ending slides. And then the last session I did, I thought for sure I was not going to make it through the big boss fight. It was going to take me a couple times to figure out how to do it. And lo and behold, the first time through, I managed to actually pull it off because I was actually fortunate. I did an AoE spell that lasts like forever that does persistent cold damage, and it's the one thing that the big boss doesn't have resistance to. So he just takes his normal saving throw and takes either half damage or full damage. And so this thing was like right on the edge of where he spawns. So while I was getting people beaten up trying to, take him out, he was slowly but surely draining off hit points that I didn't realize was going on. So I actually ended up pulling it off in the first pass of doing it. And I was very, very surprised that I could do that. So it was very interesting. But that one's done. So there's going to be a poll on the next streaming Saturday morning streamings. Most of my streams start at 11 a.m. Central. Going into the summer, probably starting on Memorial Day weekend and thereafter, the schedule is going to change. I think the summer schedule is going to be noon, and I might keep it at noon for the foreseeable future. 11 it's nice in that it's quiet, but noon seems to be a better time that it lets me get stuff done in the morning, especially when I have to go out and do things like out in the garden and things, helping my wife with her garden and doing stuff like that. You want to do that in the morning when it's still relatively cool, and then when it gets hot in the middle of the day, I want to, be inside where it's cool, and then I can do my streams and my recordings. So I think I'm going to be switching up the schedule just a little bit, but otherwise it's still going to be the same days, just slightly different times. So if you subscribe and hit the notify bell, you'll be notified when those things are coming up, and you'll be able to see them, and you'll be able to decide whether you want to spend the time with me or not. And you can always watch the streams after the fact. I don't actually edit the streams at this point after for like a video on demand. I don't cut things out. I just let the stream sit there. I'm planning on getting myself and or some of my children that have copious free time right now to sit down and help me chapter mark some of those streams so that it's a little bit easier for people to bounce through them. But that's for the future. All right? All right. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.